What's up, everybody? This is Coach Furrow, and I wanted to share with you one of my post-run routines. And we will start on the ground with one knee on the ground and 1 foot in front of you, which is called half kneeling position. And we will do the lunge sequence, but with your knee on the ground. As I start forward, I'm gonna stretch my hip flexor, and then as I breathe out, I'm gonna rock back and stretch my hamstrings and calves. So we're gonna do 8 repetitions. We're starting our 2nd repetition. And take your time with this one. With this practice, it's not about going fast or burning calories. It's about helping you just find calmness. 3. And just relaxation. When you're training your body, it's also really important to focus on the recovery as well. The recovery is part of the training, and if you don't include it, you're going to get more and more tired instead of getting stronger. So that's the 6th repetition. We're going for 7. And we're gonna do 1 more. Again, take the moment to breathe in the air from outside if you're outside. Feels great to feel the sun on your skin. Feel free to put a pad under your knee. And then just try to see if you can grab your ankle behind you or not. What I want you to do is feel a stretch on your hip flexor for 2 minutes. Again, just stay there in that moment of stillness. Focus on your breath. Don't force mobility. You want to allow mobility to come to you. You can also push into your ankle to your hand to feel a stretch in your shoulder at the same time. Again, here, what is important is that you do what feels right. If you just want to keep your foot on the floor and feel that stretch in your hip flexor, then eventually get your elbows on the ground. Be my guest. Do what feels good for you right now. What I like about that stretch is that it opens up my chest at the same time as stretching my hip flexors, which is kind of nice. Just breathe in this moment. Appreciate the noise of nature or the music that nature has to offer, and then slowly just let go of your foot to do the other side. Take your time to get there. Maybe feel your body in space. Set yourself up. Feel free to keep the pad under the other knee if you want. Or not. It's up to you. So we're doing the lunge sequence on the other side. I'm breathing in as I go forward, and I'm breathing out as I rock back with core activation. I'm going forward here to do my second one now, and back. And it's okay if you do less repetitions, as long as you do the same number on each side. That's okay. We're doing our third one. And if you're confused with your breath, just breathe. There's no big science into this. Just if breathing the other order feels good for you, I'm okay with that. If you want to breathe in as you rock back, be my guest. I believe that was our 6th one. Going for our 7th. And last one. Slowly. Do your last one. That's our 8th. And slowly get yourself ready. Put a mat under your knee if you have it already, to grab the other ankle. If you can't grab the other ankle, that's okay. What is important here is that you feel a stretch. If you want to tighten your glute, yeah, stabilize your pelvis and bring more stretch into your front of your back leg. We're staying there for 2 minutes. There's this thing about hip flexors that everybody gets pretty tight, because a lot of us sit for a really long time in our day. So this stretch could be done every day for 2 minutes if you wanted to, if you were motivated to do it. And maybe perhaps you would feel a difference in your hips. There's just a bit less than a minute left in that stretch, because hips don't lie. They do tell you if you take care of them or not. We got roughly 30 seconds left. See if you can lengthen your breath maybe. Open up your chest if you're grabbing your ankle, or just keep the stretch with both hands on the ground if you haven't grabbed your ankle. Slowly let your foot go into the ground, and then we're going to do the rock back with core activation combined to an inner thigh stretch and foot stretch. So that means that you're going to lengthen one leg to your side, and then put the other foot, tuck your toes under, and see if you can reach your heel with your butt. Without your back, we're doing 10 of them, so that's my second one. Without your back rounding. We're going for 4. Take your time. 5. If you wonder what kind of breath you should do, just breathe. 6. 7. So what's important here is you try to find 8 smoothness into your movement. Oh, we did 8, and we're gonna do 4 circles forward. And then 4 circles the other way. As if you're a dog that is going for a pee. And then we're going to do the other side. Rock back with core activation. See if you can touch your heel without your back rounding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There shouldn't be any pain when you're doing this kind of exercise. 6. If you feel pain, that means you're trying too hard. 7. Don't try too hard, just feel the stretch. And 8. Nice and slowly. You're gonna do 4 circles one way, 2, 3. See how big you can do them. 4. And then the other side without your back moving too much. 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. We're going to take a moment here. Just see if we can sit on our heels. You can keep your hands on the ground if that's too painful for you. And just see where your body is in space. Just take a moment to relax. And then try to reach for the sky. Do a nice big circle to open up your chest and go into the downward facing dog. We're gonna try to walk our dog. So we're gonna lift one heel as the other heel tries to touch the ground. You're gonna feel more stretch in the posterior chain when you alternate from one foot to the other. Go to your own rhythm. Try to experiment and see if your heel can or cannot touch, and then get back to the ground. Try to stretch your feet either with your hands on the ground or see if you can actually sit on your heels. Feel free to close your eyes. Feel your body. And take a moment for you. If you don't take a moment to relax, nobody will do it for you. And repeat that nice big circle. Bring your hands to the ground and go into that three-legged downward facing dog. Try to find length in your body, as if your heel is trying to do a perfect line with your hands in front of you. So you're gonna push that heel, feel that glute on the side that you're pushing your heel activated, and feel the stretch on the other side. Yeah, you're still staying there. And now put your foot to the ground. Sit down. Feel the stretch in your feet, or see if you can, again, sit on your heels. Reach for the sky. Do a nice big circle with your hands. Open up your chest. Now let's do the other side. So push that heel towards the sky, but try to not go too much towards the sky. Try to do a line with your hands and your heel. And if your hip flexors don't allow you to do that line, just feel the stretch on the leg that is on the ground and feel your glute firing of the leg that is in the sky. Bring that foot to the ground and then sit onto your heels and sit on your butt to get to the 90-90 position. You're going to put your ankle into 90 degrees and just reach forward for about a minute and a half, or more like 1 minute. Feel the stretch in your glute and the leg that is in the front of your mat. Just don't force it. Just see how gravity can help you feel that stretch. Appreciate maybe the sun on your skin, the fresh air outside, or the air conditioner on the inside. And then if you want, you can get into the push pigeon position for 1 minute. I like to put a towel under my butt or my thigh to bring more squareness to my hips. And feel free to do the version of the pigeon that feels right for you. We're staying there 1 minute. And if you want to stay at 90-90, that is perfect. Don't force mobility. Allow it to come to you. We're gonna put our hands under our shoulders and slowly get to the other side. You don't want to create any jealousy here. You want to work equally on both sides. So let's bring the other leg forward at 90 degrees with the ankle at 90 degrees. And you're going to reach forward to feel that stretch in your glute. I like to go more towards my foot when I do that stretch. Feel free to play around. Maybe go towards the middle of your shin or towards your foot. But what you want to feel is your glute stretching. And you might even feel your hamstrings on the outside of your leg when you are doing that stretch. Maybe. Sometimes I do feel it when I've been really hard on my body. The thing is, the harder you are on your body, the more you have to take care of it. Nice and slowly, you can back up your leg or not and go into the pigeon. Feel free to put a towel on under your butt or your leg, whatever feels right, and go into the pigeon or the version of the pigeon that you want. You will feel a stretch on your glute. That is what we are looking for. And find calmness. In our daily lives, we tend to always go, go, go. But it's also good to slow down and appreciate the little things. Because if you don't enjoy the little things, maybe you're gonna miss out on a couple of things. Who knows? Slowly get out of the pigeon pose. Get seated into a comfortable position, whichever one you want. Thank you so much for watching. You can always smash that like button if you like what you see, or bump it. And I'm looking forward to be seeing you next time. Always feel free to do the Wonder Woman pose. I don't know, makes me feel strong. You try it. It's okay if you're a man and you try it. Have a good one.